Hi everyone, my name is Sam Funk, and uh, I did this workshop for Upward Bound called Watering Your Garden. I am a tutor at Upward Bound, and my tutoring hours can be found on Web Campus. I also did this workshop with another Upward Bound tutor, Terrell, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the workshop. We started off with a workshop overview, which included a quick survey in the beginning, the middle, and then we did a check for understanding at the end. This workshop ended up being very interactive, and the main idea and the main theme of our workshop was the importance of watering your own garden through self-care and mindfulness. So we went over what self-care and mindfulness are, and then we went over techniques including meditation, breathing exercises, coloring, and things like that that can help with self-care and stress relief. We started off with a quick survey. This QR code led to a Google form, and on there we got responses from each individual at the workshop. And the questions included, what is self-care? What is mindfulness? And then what does self-care look like to you? And what does mindfulness look like to you? It was really important for us to start off the workshop this way and gain a better understanding of where students were at and what was important to them and what would benefit them through self-care and mindfulness. The first concept we talked about was self-care. Self-care is good habits or behaviors that promote good health and active management skills. Self-care is going to vary from person to person and look differently with each person, and it's important to find what works for you. We just added this quick quote, which says, plant your own gardens and water your soul instead of waiting for someone to bring you flowers. It's important to take care of yourself, and you need to prioritize your mental health and put that first. Then we went over some ideas for self-care. My personal favorite is face masks and skincare, but you can also do reading or do a load of laundry, take a bath, drink some water, or take a walk or go for a hike, any form of exercise. A lot of people like that for self-care as well. And then we went into a quick discussion, just the importance of encouraging productivity. It's important to build good habits, and a little bit can go a long way, and always prioritize your needs. Um, Productivity is really important when it comes to self-care because sometimes people get overwhelmed with self-care and forget to be productive. So we just went over a couple ideas and ways to be productive. Doing laundry can be a form of self-care because you're taking care of what you need to take care of, but you're also getting things done at the same time. And then we went into mindfulness, and mindfulness is just the idea of the human's ability to always feel the present or remain in the present and come back to the present. We went over some mindfulness techniques, which include coloring, waking up with a purpose, setting goals or having goals laid out for the day, meditation, breathing exercises, tripping over what you need to do, which is just laying things out in your room or putting physical objects in your way in order to get them done. And then naming 3 things, which is like 3 things you're grateful for, 3 people you love, 3 things you're looking forward to, things like that. Then we had another QR code. This one was just the importance of being in the present. Practicing mindfulness on a daily basis can help form good habits and can also improve your focus. This QR code led to a little Wordle type thing that people were able to submit words about how they were feeling in the present. A lot of people said calm, focused, things like that while they were at the workshop. Then we just discussed meditation, which is just allowing yourself to be in the present. And there are apps like Calm and Headspace, which are always good for beginners. Then we did a quick breathing exercises or breathing exercise. This one is just like called a 5-finger breathing method. You hold out your hand, and then when you go up on your hand, you inhale, and once you go down while you're tracing your hand, you exhale. And you just do that for each finger. We did this during the workshop, and it's also really convenient because you have your hand with you, you could do that really quick. And then there's also an image we added in case you need clarification. And then we also went over other useful resources. Headspace, you can download this in the App Store or go to headspace.com. It's just a free source for meditation and mindfulness sessions. They also have articles and like sounds to help you sleep if you need it. And then Calm is another app for beginners for meditation and building those mindfulness habits. You can download it in the App Store or just go to calm.com. Then we wanted to go over additional resources pertaining to self-care and mindfulness. So we walked through the UNR counseling website, and then we also walked through activeminds.org, which gave a bunch of self-care ideas and things you can work on. Basically, it just added more ideas to what we may not have covered. Then we did a coloring exercise. We just had coloring sheets for students to grab. There's always free coloring pages on the internet too. I think coloring for stress relief is better when you have paper and pencil. We have extra coloring sheets in the tutoring space if you ever want to come color. And we also listened to mindful music and like meditation while we were doing this. Then we added another quote, self-care is giving the world the best of you instead of what's left of you. And then we did a quick check for understanding at the end. Why is it important to practice self-care and mindfulness? We allowed everyone to share their answers, and then we added our own answer. And it was just, it's our responsibility to learn and understand our limits, and it's okay to ask for help because you matter. I feel like a misconception is that we have to prioritize the people around us or the ones we love the most, but really you have to prioritize yourself in order to be able to get things done, whether that's school, sports, and other things going on in your life. So your well-being matters the most. And then we also had mindful notes for everyone to grab on their way out. And we added another quote, which was just give yourself the same care and attention that you give to others and watch yourself bloom. And thank you guys for watching, and be sure to sign up in Web Campus for the upcoming workshops, and thank you.